Hey y'all, Serena here. Welcome back to our channel, Make Plant Create. Spring is right around the corner for us here in South Texas. So today I will be planting this flower bed that Eli and I prepared, back in January. He's always so eager to help. It's this small little strip right in front of our chicken coop. So let's get started. I'll be planting this bag of wildflower mix, some nasturtium, some borage, and some more wildflowers and some sunflowers. But first things first, let's get this area cleaned up a little bit. This is actually my first time to use the no-till method with starting seeds or even planting anything. So on my first pass, I removed all the leaves thinking, okay, I can leave the paper down because I need the weed barrier. But then after I thought about it, I realized, no, I think everything needs to come out of there. Now I'm just going over it with another pass with a rake. I'm pulling back some of the bigger particles of mulch and compost that didn't quite break down all the way. That was a layer that was underneath the paper. And finally, I'm just hand picking this grass and weeds that were left in the bed just to get it all cleaned up and ready for the fun part, which is planting the seeds. After taking a look at each of the seed packets and seeing how tall each of the flowers will grow and seeing how far they need to be spaced out, I decided to go on ahead and put the sunflowers in first. I'm also being pretty meticulous with using this measuring tape. I know it's probably not necessary, but since this is my first time planting a bed like this, I just wanted to get everything right, follow all the rules, and do everything according to the package. Next, I planted the nasturtium seeds. These, I believe, get spaced 24 inches apart. The sunflowers, I put 12 inches apart. And this time with the nasturtium, I'm going in at 24 inches apart and doing 2 rows, just kind of staggering them. There was a little bit more math involved than I had originally anticipated going into this project, but you know, it worked and I figured it out, and hopefully everything will have enough room to grow. Next, I did the borage seeds, and those I put in every 24 inches as well, in between the nasturtium seeds that I just planted. And then with the small pack of wildflower seeds, I just kind of lightly broadcast them across the front of the bed. And then with the large pack of wildflower seeds, I took it and sprinkled it lightly across the entire bed, front to back. The pack had some built-in fertilizer with it, so I figured if I, put it across the entire span of the bed, it could help out with the other flower seeds that I had planted to grow as well. After watering, the last thing I did was I grabbed these pieces of vinyl siding that we're using on Billy's shop. We have just kind of like piles and piles of vinyl siding just laying around. I got the idea of using the vinyl from a gardening channel with James Prigioni. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, I'll put a link in the description so you can take a look at it. He goes into really good detail. It's a really, really good video explaining some of the no-till gardening methods and how to plant seeds in mulch or in a back to Eden style. And in that video, he explains that covering your seeds that you've just sown with something, I think he uses a board in that video, it'll keep the seeds in darkness, which actually helps to promote germination. So in case any of you are wondering what in the world is she doing, that's it. I'm just following the strategy and the methods of the professionals, of the people that are out there that have already done this. So we'll see how it works out.